Jimin flies to Los Angeles secretly. Jungkook's reaction sparks massive speculation. Flush face airplane. The beginning of November 2025 will be a moment that will never be forgotten by armies around the world. That night, the news that initially sounded like a thin rumor slowly turned into a shocking fact. Park Jimin of BTS had flown secretly to Los Angeles. This information came through reliable sources who said that Jimin arrived in LA in the morning without any official announcement from the agency. This surprise instantly triggered a wave of emotions among fans, from excitement to panic. As soon as this news spread, social media exploded. Hashtags like #Jimin in LA, #Jungkook panic, and #ARMY heart attack started trending on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Many soldiers uploaded photos of the Los Angeles airport, hoping to capture Jimin's moment on location. But as an idol who has been accustomed to maintaining his privacy, Jimin managed to avoid the attention of the cameras, making this furor even more intense. In the midst of it all, the biggest attention falls on one figure, Jungkook. ARMY who followed Jungkook's social media accounts began to notice something different. At first, he didn't write anything. But some of his short posts on private platforms, which seem trivial to those who do not know the context, have become the subject of great speculation. An emoji flush face, an ambiguous caption, and then a short story that shows Jungkook staring at the window with a blank stare, causing the ARMY to panic. Did Jungkook know of Jimin's secret departure? For fans who have been following Jungkook's relationship for a long time, this moment felt like an emotional roller coaster. Many began to speculate about Jimin's motivation for going to LA. Is it related to a secret music project? Or is there a personal matter that makes him have to leave without notice? And what struck ARMY's heart the most? How did Jungkook react? In the first 24 hours after the news broke, netizens reported a number of striking interactions from Jungkook. First, he was seen deleting some old posts featuring Jimin up close. Some of her Instagram stories featured the camera focusing on the Seoul city sky at night, complete with melancholy instrumental songs commonly associated with emotional moments of the two. The fans concluded that Jungkook was experiencing a combination of feelings of anxiety and longing. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, another source reported that Jimin was seen entering a luxury hotel with a tight escort, wearing an oversized hoodie and a black hat, as if trying to mask his identity. He went straight to his private room to rest after a long journey. Some fans who managed to catch a glimpse through the telephoto camera lens mentioned that her expression looked calm, but there was a faint glow of sadness in her eyes. That moment sparked a variety of theories. Some believe Jimin left on professional terms, but others believe it was a very important personal journey for him. This furor doesn't stop on social media. Entertainment news channels in Korea and the United States began to cover the news intensely. Some analysts have suggested that Jimin's secret trip could be part of preparations for BTS's yet-to-be-announced global project. However, all of this only amplifies ARMY's emotional tension due to Jungkook's ambiguous and profound reaction. In the midst of all this speculation, several close sources revealed that the emotional connection between Jimin and Jungkook is indeed very strong. It is not uncommon for the two BTS members to exchange nonverbal codes on various occasions, so Jimin's silent departure immediately triggered feelings of panic and anxiety in Jungkook. According to sources, Jungkook values Jimin's privacy very much, but he also couldn't help but worry when he found out Jimin had left without telling himself. The ARMY's reaction was increasingly emotional. Thousands of fans began sending messages of support for Jungkook, as well as praying for Jimin to stay safe in LA. Many were tense because of the possibility that Jungkook would soon communicate in private, but this has not happened yet. Some wild theories have emerged. Some have speculated that Jimin might make a sudden appearance at a concert or special event in Los Angeles, giving Jungkook and ARMY a surprise. On the other hand, this furor caused mixed feelings. Many in the ARMY were happy to see Jimin go on an international trip, but worried about how Jungkook would deal with his absence. This emotional tension is further reinforced by the fact that the two are known to be very expressive in their relationship, often showing deep concern for each other behind the scenes of stage and camera. Hours after the news went viral, A short clip allegedly showed Jungkook in the training room. In the video, he appears to be staring at the phone screen with eyes that are hard to read, a mixture of focus, anxiety, and a little sadness. This video immediately went viral, and ARMY began to analyze his movements, from the way he bites his lips to the gesture of his hand holding something. Fans believe that Jungkook is trying to restrain his emotions from being read by the public. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, Jimin also began to actively interact secretly with some professional teams. Sources said he attended several secret meetings related to international music projects. His skill at balancing personal and professional life once again shows remarkable maturity, but ARMY remains resentful and curious. How does Jungkook feel knowing Jimin is working so hard in LA without his presence on the side? The next day, netizens were again shocked by Jungkook's post. This time, she shared a photo of the night sky in Seoul with a short caption, "Miss you." ARMY reacted immediately with thousands of comments expressing excitement, panic, and happiness, as it ended up showing little evidence of emotional communication. Many interpreted the message as proof that despite the distance separating, their bond remained strong. In the next few hours, various theories began to emerge. Some suggested that Jimin's secret trip could be part of preparations for a secret international collaboration, while others believed that this was a trip for a very important personal matter. However, the main focus remains on Jungkook's reaction. Armies around the world closely follow Jungkook's every move, from Instagram stories to interactions on social media, as if watching a real drama that combines anxiety, longing, and deep love from a psychological point of view. This phenomenon shows how strong the emotional bond between Jimin and Jungkook is, which is able to make fans feel their every feeling. Jimin's departure quietly became the catalyst for a global wave of emotion involving millions of ARMY. Even the international media began to cover this dynamic relationship, calling it a unique example of the close inter-idol relationship rarely seen in the entertainment world. Towards the end of the week, the latest news revealed that Jimin had finished some professional meetings and started preparing for some public activities in Los Angeles. However, he keeps his distance from the public spotlight, maintains his privacy, while ensuring that the news of his departure does not cause greater concern. On the other hand, Jungkook is still seen active on social media, displaying small emotional symbols that keep the ARMY in suspense, waiting for the next news. This furor confirms one thing: Jungkook's relationship has always been able to set off a deep emotional wave among the ARMY, turning every simple news into a story full of drama, love, and sincere care. Jimin's secret trip to Los Angeles wasn't just news. It was a moment that revealed the depth of feelings, emotional ties, and unspoken interactions between two BTS members the world loves, despite the distance separating them. It is clear that Jimin and Jungkook remain emotionally connected. ARMY around the world waited with bated breath, hoping that the two would meet again soon, or at least give a small signal that calmed the hearts of fans. In an entertainment world full of spotlight, this story reminds us that behind the stage and the camera, there are real people with feelings as strong as ours, capable of making millions of people feel every second of happiness, worry, and love. One thing is certain: Jimin's quiet departure to Los Angeles and Jungkook's frantic but sincere reaction will be remembered by the ARMY as one of the most emotional moments of 2025, proving that Jungkook's bond is much more than friendship or group mates. He is a symbol of love, care, and emotional connection capable of penetrating distance, time, and digital screens around the world.